All right, y'all. In case you didn't know, not like anybody's counting down, but we got 88 days until Sunday Night Football, baby. So we're going to talk all things 88 today. So if you're a fan of any of the 12 88s that are on the books, baby, I'm going to need you to tap in today. It is a little bit chilly and overcast here. As you guys can see, I got Tacoma Narrows Bridge in the back. Wanted to try to give y'all a little scenic view as the sun plays peekaboo with your boy today. But we got 88 days until Sunday Night Football. So we're talking all things 88 today, baby. Let's let these notifications go out. Let's let this room fill up, y'all. We're going to give you a little view here today. And y'all know Drew Pearson happens to be my most favorite Dallas Cowboy of all time. So if one of the 88s is one of your favorite Dallas Cowboys of all time, then I want you to tap in and let's have a conversation as we have 88 days before we get to Sunday Night Football. How we doing today, Cowboys fans? It's taking a little bit. I know the signal out here is going to be a little, a little sparse. So throw some comments up there for me. I seen somebody throw an emoji up there. I don't have anybody yet on the comments. It's not showing me anybody on the live. So maybe it's trying to get that signal, but we're live here today, baby. So throw up a comment. Let me know the comments are working. And if you're counting down like I'm counting down, baby, we only got 88 days, man. And Green Badge is right on time. I see you, Caitlin. How we doing? Top of this hump day to you, Caitlin Adams. I know her favorite player is Drew Pearson also too as well. OAT admin, appreciate you tapping in. What's good, Sarah Berryhill? There's my other Green Badges checking in. The prototype OAT brand ambassador, baby. I see you. Wheels on ground, boots on ground, all things planes, trains, and automobiles. But yeah, man, y'all know my favorite player is Drew Pearson. So I figured out 88 days. Y'all probably thought I was going to post the 88 countdown for Sunday Night Football with Drew Pearson. But I wanted to change it up a little bit today, and I put Michael Irvin, the playmaker, on there. I got love for Michael Irvin in the 90s. I mean, who don't got love for that 88 coming up in the 90s, especially with the triplets and getting those rings and things in that time frame, right? So we wanted to show a little bit of love to Michael Irvin today as we've got 88 days. And I don't know what's going on with Facebook. They're not letting me see if you guys are online. They're not, throwing the comments up there. So throw a comment up there. Let me know it's working. You guys, you know how Facebook do. They want y'all to do, they want the creators to do all this stuff. And then their stuff don't work. So come on, Facebook Zucks. You and your goons got to get it back together back there for us creators out there. But we're counting down the days, man. We got 88 days till Sunday Night Football. OTA, what is it? Non-mandatory OTAs just finished up there on the second day of, or the third day of mandatory 3-day minicamp, right? And when I was listening to NFL Network coming in here, driving over here to this spot here today, I'm at Gig Harbor. If you didn't know, this is the Tacoma Narrows Bridge behind me. It's between the Puget Sound and also the Tacoma area. So if you know the Puget Sound area up here in the Pacific Northwest, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody who lives on this side of the bridge. I used to work on this side of the bridge here years ago. I wrote about that in my book, Bulletproof. As I used to cross this bridge here every day going to Gig Harbor, working there with Comcast. So go check it out, Bulletproof on Amazon. But we're talking about 88 days, man. 88 days until we get away, and I was listening to the NFC East Outlook on channel 88 as we keep all things 88 here today on SiriusXM, right? Throw up the X. Where all my Dez Bryant fans out there today? Throw up the X. Dez is still relevant. I know y'all follow the content here. But they were basically saying that, the reason why that Tony Pollard is being reported and being put out there, that we're putting him in the slot position, is because we basically got to with Michael Gallup out of the mix. James Washington is basically untrusted. Whatever happened to Noah Brown? I don't know the development of Noah Brown. We got Jalen Tolbert still. So as we jump into some Cowboys things here, we know CeeDee Lamb is the wide receiver 1. And, we've heard he's put on 10 pounds. But, there's still some areas that he needs to shore up this coming season too as well as a wide receiver 1. And, that's the drops, right? In the 88 club, baby, we don't do that. We don't do that in the 88 club is drop the ball. We want the ball every play, but we don't drop the ball when it comes our way. Let's get some shout outs, baby. Y'all know the drill. If you're soaking up this view and you're tapping in here with me today, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. My man Miles says Dak is washed. Well, either you're a disgruntled Cowboy fan or you're a fucking hater. So welcome to the show, baby. Appreciate you, Miles. Thanks for the comment. George says 27 years of garbage soon guaranteed. Oh, we got the haters tapping in here today. Oh, okay. Who is James Washington? Oh, hey, Dr. M, how we doing? I'm getting caught up with these haters. Boy, the haters are here today. Y'all must be counting down, too. Y'all must be following the countdown because y'all fan base ain't got shit popping. So y'all want to come hang out over here with some trendsetters. I get it. You know, I get it. But hey, what's up to all the green badges checking in? Appreciate y'all. Caitlin says, Eagle went 2-7 versus winning teams last season. Man, don't even get me started on the Eagles. Dak is still thy daddy. I don't want to hear nothing about no, we won a Super Bowl in this decade and we won the most playoff and we got all this shit that look good on paper. I don't care. Dak is your daddy until this season. If you want to come over here and give me some shit about it, turn on your notifications. All you Eagles fans, come over here and follow. We got David Cotto. He's the leader of the circus over here. Shout out to my man David Cotto. He's a 76ers fan, actually a Eagles fan. He follows over here, but we're going to shit on y'all this season, baby. And Dak is still your daddy. So if you want to hang out over here, just know you're going to hang out here at your own risk. But yeah, A.J. Brown out there. Thank you, Caitlin. I never really touched on that. A.J. Brown was out there talking shit about, you know, A.J. Brown, first of all, you got to get your uniform to fit right. You just got to a new team, dog. Like, get settled in, you know, before you get out there to talking big shit. I mean, Jalen Hurts is throwing you the ball. You know, Trayvon Diggs' favorite receiver, he likes to throw him touchdowns. I seen it with my own eyes at AT&T Stadium. You know what I mean? So don't come over here, baby. But y'all going to see this NFC East matter stuff this season, baby. So tap in. But you know the drill. If you're tapping in and you're a Cowboy fan, baby, and you're part of this 15% club I've been talking about, you know, the kind that don't go to sleep on our team. You know, the kind that's up in their houses right now. They up in them houses right now. They up there. They up there snoring logs right now. Logs like these logs you see out here on this shore. They're sawing the logs up, baby, because they're not tapped in. But if you're tapped in, man, do me a favor, turn on your notifications, baby, and let me know how you feel about 88 days. We're inside 3 months, y'all. You know, a lot of stuff is going to happen over the next 88 days. We got mandatory 3-day minicamp, ramp it up. We got mandatory OTAs coming up. We got training camp coming up in July. How many of y'all plan on going to training camp in Oxnard, California? You got to turn on your notifications. We're going to have some special guests here talking about training camp. Shout out to my man Pat from SCDC. We're going to have Pat up here talking to y'all. Miles says, y'all got one real receiver. Let me ask you this question, Miles. Who the fuck is your team while you're over here? Since you want to give me so much engagement, I appreciate that. I'll entertain you with those 11 comments that you threw up there. What up, Domingo? I see you, baby. Appreciate you tapping in. Caitlin says, you could have T.O., Jerry Rice, and Randy Moss. Wouldn't help us as long as Hurts back. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. Who is Jalen Hurts? What has Jalen Hurts done? I don't care if, yeah, exactly. If you got Jerry Rice or any of them, it ain't going to matter. It's going to hurt so good when Dak's still spanking your ass because he's your daddy, Eagles fans. As we get down to 88, don't you know the number 88 is synonymous with the Eagles? Didn't the original 88 get up on at the draft and thank y'all for such an illustrious season? He couldn't have a season without Eagles fans? Who the fuck is Dak? He's your daddy, Miles. That's why you here paying attention, baby. RIP Dak stats. Dude, I mean, he led the offense. He led the league in offense last year. I mean, you want to talk numbers or you want to talk championships? I mean, come on, haters. I know how y'all do. Y'all like to move the goalposts. Miles is clearly giving us an example in a scenario of how to move the goalposts today with 88 days left. Miles is still on here bumping his guns, but he haven't told us who his team was. Let's talk playoff wins. Let's talk interceptions. Let's talk yards after contact. Let's talk 11 plays after the third quarter with 2 minutes left and 3 touchdowns and Carson Wentz had the ball against Dak Prescott. Let's talk about that moment. Remember when y'all had Carson Wentz and y'all said Carson Wentz was better than Dak Prescott? Oh, I thought Dallas Cowboy fans were delusional, boy. Y'all Philadelphia Eagle fans, y'all are some delusional, interesting folks. You know what I mean? I know you an Eagles fan. I can smell it on you, Miles, all the way over here with the wind blowing this way. I can smell you, baby. And oh, by the way, that championship you did get with your phone that rings one time, Nick Foles got that for you. Where's he at? Oh, it wasn't Carson Wentz. It wasn't the guy that y'all drafted and put all the money on and said that y'all paid all that money. How does that even work? Y'all are still paying Carson Wentz's salary or some degree, right? Can't even fucking manage a check. Put the fuck out of here. But anyway, as I digress, you know, I always got to give some Eagles fans some shit because they like to eat it. As we talk about, we got 88 days here before we crank up Sunday Night Football, and a lot of things still have to happen. Do we know who the starters on this offensive line are yet? I mean, let's talk about that. You know, we got Larry Allen 2.0 over there and Tyler Smith. You know what I mean? Saying that he giving, you know, those guys some fits over there. He's stoned. Micah Parsons on the play out there coming out of involuntary OTAs, right? You know, this defense with Dan Quinn is over there just literally licking his chops. But when it comes to this offensive line, man, I think Mr. Philbin, I think his name, ain't that his name, the offensive coordinator, Mike Philbin? Something like that. I mean, I don't know. The most undisciplined line in the NFL, let's talk about that. They going to have to fix that shit this year. We got to decrease being the most penalized team in the league. You know what I mean? Because I know haters like my guy, Miles, the Eagle fan, he likes that type of shit, you know. That's right, Domingo. I see you, baby. Appreciate that. But all my green badges, you know, check in here with me today. We got this illustrious view. We are in the gym on the seashore, baby. Come on, I need them shares, green badges. Y'all getting in the gym and y'all not working out, baby. We in the thick of when it matters, man. When you pumping weight right now, this is when it matters because it's going to show in the regular season when you tapped in because everybody else is asleep right now. Like I told y'all, they asleep. Snoring them logs up there. 85% of the fan base, baby, while we down here and we tapped in with our team, staying abreast of everything that's going on and giving the haters the business in the process. But anyway, for my Cowboy fans that are riding with us here today, please excuse, you know, the shitty guy that smells like shit. You know, come on in here, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. You know, as we count down, we got 88 days, baby. 88 days, you know. A lot of things are going to happen. We got to get the offensive line together. We got to get this receiver core together. You know, I'm starting to think, man, you know, when is Michael Gallup coming back? Does anybody got a firm date on when Michael Gallup is due to come back? I know they said his rehab's going well. But I'm starting to get a little worried, man, because, you know, when it comes to all things 88, as we moved up CeeDee Lamb to wide receiver 1, if Dak Prescott didn't have a wide receiver 1 and a CeeDee Lamb in a game, who would he go to first? Who would be the next receiver in line if CeeDee Lamb is on the sideline? That's the question as we talk all things 88 here today. And if one of the 88s is your favorite player, chime in and let me know who your favorite 88 player is. Did you know that CeeDee Lamb is the 12th? The 12th, that's a dozen. The 12th 88 to wear the number, that's right. That's why you got to follow us here. So turn on your notifications. Make sure you go to officialamericasteam.com and join the mailing list there. I posted that on the timeline here today, the 88 legacy lineage, as we talk about all things 88. But who is Dak going to throw to if CD ain't on the field? That's the question I got for y'all here today. Chester Chalice says, yeah, we're going to lose Gallup for the first month. I'm hearing week 3, week 4, week 5, maybe LA. I don't know, but they're trying to publicize his recovery as it's ahead of schedule. But I'm a little concerned because we know that Dak Prescott would go to a Gallup MG13, right? If CeeDee Lamb wasn't on the field, but now you don't have a CeeDee Lamb. Now you don't have a Gallup. Who is Dak's primary target? As we talk about that here today, let's branch off a little bit without any 88s. As we talk all things 88 today, who is Dak going to without CD on the field, without Gallup on the field. Caitlin's tapping in right there. Says Dalton would be the target if last year's production proved anything. Yeah, Dalton got a lot of check downs. Dalton got a lot of screens, play action plays. You know, they weren't a lot of dink and dunks. It's not like they just, hey, run out here in the flat and throw it. Like Dak went through his progressions rather quickly. He got to Dalton, and Dalton by that time, you know what I mean, benefited from, you know, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb getting double teamed and all of that out there and everything being opened up, right? But now if you don't got a CeeDee Lamb or a Gallup on the field and Dalton is his first choice, you don't think the defense knows that too? So I'm a little concerned, you know. Hopefully Jalen Tolbert, hopefully James Washington is going to come in and add some value, and maybe even that's why we're hearing about Tony Pollard being in the slot position. It's being so highly publicized. You feel me? But you know the drill. If you're just tapping in, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. We are on hump day today. We are humping them Eagles fans, baby. And we talking about 88 days until Sunday Night Football. So do me a favor. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Let's give you a shout out. We're in the gym here today. We're developing this muscle. So Green Badgers, you know the drill. Come on, baby. Get on the rack like Larry Allen. I need to see you throw that rack up. Get them shares in, baby. Just like that 225 pounds, he threw up 43 times now. Come on, baby, let's go. But more importantly, you know, news on Jalen Tolbert, a lot of the you know, what's coming out of there too, he's been returning punts, as you see. You know, a lot of folks are wondering, is Tony Pollard going to also return punts and kickoffs? As you see, we posted his kickoff return against the Raiders, you know, on Thanksgiving Day. You know, we lost that game. Yeah, I know. Tony Pollard still ran it back. You know, that was one of the games we had the most penalties, I think, in the league, like 16 flags or something that game that caused us. I think the Raiders are actually the second most flagged, or the second most penalized, if I'm not mistaken, as I digress. But yeah, you know, Jalen Tolbert looks like he's going to be our punt return guy, right? You know, that being said, you got him over there returning punts. That thins that wide receiver core a little bit more. Let me ask you this question. Has anybody seen Noah Brown? I think he's 85. You know, we're 88 days away now from Sunday Night Football. I think he's number 85 right now. Anybody seen Noah Brown? What happened to Noah Brown? What up, Joseph? I see you, baby. Appreciate you checking in from West Texas, baby. That's Lubbock, Texas. TSR Tower says, don't want to rush Gallup. We need to pick someone, I think, without Gallup not being there a month. Washington is trash. Somebody actually said, that was you, Ted Wright, said, Washington wasn't even going to make it out of camp. Woo. I feel you. I'm thinking we might need to go. You know, I think maybe that's why Rich Eisen might have been on to that DK Metcalf to the Cowboys, right? I'll give Rich Eisen a little credit. I don't think it was all hashtag shit for clicks and likes. I think there may be some truth to, you know, with that being said, if Dak doesn't have CD1, now we're talking about CeeDee Lamb, hypothetically, if CeeDee Lamb is not on the field, wide receiver 1, Gallup being out 3-4 weeks, who is Dak going to? Who is his primary target? I think that's my concern right now, because we already know RB1, Ezekiel Elliott, 21, is a 3-down back, baby. He values blocking. He got over 1,000 yards last year, and he's coming back fully healthy this year. As we even see reports of Dak being fully healthy, and Mike McCarthy, as of yesterday, coming out of the Star saying, looks like we might move Dak a little bit more around on some run plays with his legs. A more mobile Dak, right? Well, I don't know. A lot of things, like I said, have got to take place over the next 88 days. So Mike McCarthy, Kellen Moore, Dan Quinn, they got their work cut out for them. I know that pressure is on Mike McCarthy this year, baby. If you don't get it done, you two and done, baby. I think they might move Dan Quinn up. They might bring in Sean Payton. We don't know. I don't want to get to that just yet, because we got 8 weeks to go, baby. And right now, everything looks good on paper, kind of like what the Philadelphia Eagle fans are saying. Yeah, it looks good on paper. But we got to make it translate, baby. And that's what we got to do over these next 88 days. So throw me a comment up there and let me know where you're watching from before we get out of here today. We're up here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. As you can see, this is the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. Right here in the Puget Sound. What up, Bradley Smith, Green Badge checking in. What up, John Sullivan? I see you. Bradley says, Columbus, Ohio, checking in, 100 degrees here. Ooh, no power, rolling. So rolling it up and trying to stay, man, people dealing with some stuff out there, man. It's about 60 degrees here, overcast. I mean, I had to put my sweatshirt up underneath my jersey. It's a little chilly out here next to the water at water level. But take care out there, Bradley. Be safe, baby. Domingo out of Florida says he will figure it out. We're going to be okay. He gonna have to figure it out. Because he couldn't figure out how to get them boys motivated against the San Francisco 49ers when Debo Pollard came out there and did that shit he did. Y'all hear this trade talks about Debo Pollard and, you know, this kid from Washington. Hell, you know, Roger Goodell getting ready to go to Congress to ask some questions, man. Washington Commanders, I don't even want to see y'all this season, man. Y'all whole stadium is trash. Your whole organization is trash. You know, we're going to talk about NFC East matters here, man, but will y'all have an owner come next week? I think Roger Goodell got some hard questions he getting ready to answer based on the activity out of the Commanders franchise up there, right? But we've been talking all things 88 here today, and I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. It's your boy, BG, your favorite Cowboys cousin, and we've been talking all things 88 because we got 88 days, man, till Sunday Night Football. You know what I mean? Turn on your notifications. We're going to keep counting down, baby. That's what 15%ers do. That's what dieharders do. We are fucking built different, okay? This is a lifestyle. Not everybody is built for it, baby. See y'all on the next episode.